What is going on, everybody? Nasdorachi coming back at you again today with another episode for Dragon Ball Legends. As all of you probably know, the 30 million users Legends Call of Earth step up is in effect as of now, with Kid Buu and another LF Goku coming into the game. So we're going to quickly check out those units and do like we normally do, cover them. I'm going to try and do it as quickly as I can, point out what's good and just kind of normal about them, and if there's anything not so good, we'll check that out too. We're going to run through the entire step up at least once and do all the associated ticket summons, cover all the news really quickly. It shouldn't take too long to get through. I do hope that all you guys that have already summoned have had amazing luck. If you're holding out for Cooler and Frieza, the transforming units, it understandably makes sense, but there is a lot of value in step up. So again, I do hope that everyone who summons does have good luck. So we're going to go over the characters first, actually. I feel like I have found a way to get through this relatively quickly. So we're going to bring up the interwebs here first, and we have the characters pulled up on legends.dbz.space. So checking out the Legends Limited Sparking Goku here. Assuming you pull him at 2 stars, he's level 3000. You're looking at 130k blast attack with 117k strike attack. He's a range type. That's really not bad at all. His damage numbers there are going to be pretty respectable, especially because he's got some other cool buffs that come into play. Main ability, which is Good Luck Kakarot, will draw the ultimate arts, the Super Spirit Bomb, which is the LF associated move. It'll restore his health by 30%, ki by 20, and it nullifies his own unfavorable element factors for 3 timer counts. Essentially gives you a little window of opportunity for this LF ultimate attack here to do as much damage as it possibly can against anyone in a neutral situation. Gain attribute upgrade, minus 50% to enemies sustained damage cut, so it will reduce any cover change effects for 30 timer counts. So that's actually pretty neat right there. It gives that kind of a lasting effect. And of course, 25 timer counts must elapse. His unique abilities here, his 2 passives, are both quite nice. 40% to damage inflicted when battle begins, which cannot be cancelled. Applies the following effects to self once 40 timer counts have elapsed from the battle start. Minus 5 to his red and yellow arts card costs, which cannot be removed or cancelled. Increases his card draw speed by 1 level, which also cannot be cancelled. And reduces damage received by 20%, cannot be cancelled. So starts off pretty beastly with 40% to damage, but then after 40 timer counts, he's going to be even that much more powerful. Thank you, Dragon Ball. This passive right here is pretty intense. Receive 0 damage when changing cover for the first time. Plus 3 to own substitution count when activated. While this character is on the battlefield, the following effects are applied to self when the enemy switches characters. 20% to his own damage inflicted, 10% to his ultimate damage inflicted, neither of which can be cancelled, I guess, or at least the ultimate damage can't be cancelled, and gain 1 Dragon Ball, activates once. That's pretty nifty right there. Again, most of this stuff only applies once, except for these damage buffs right here, I guess. So again, I think if you save him like Perfect Cell, he's going to be a great character to negate Rising Rush and other really powerful ultimate moves you may need him to negate. Strike and Blast, both pretty straightforward. However, like Majin Vegeta, he comes with a Destroy card red card. So that's going to be pretty useful right there. And it's pretty neat that they are not forgetting about this mechanic, because we haven't seen little extra effects on, well, we don't reliably see them on characters. It's fairly rare. Instant transmission on his green card, which is basically like a different version of the purple Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta. It'll basically activate on a yellow card counter. It'll restore his ki by 30, destroys 2 enemy cards, and it combos into blue cards. So basically, you can use the green to get out of the way of yellow cards and then combo that into a guaranteed hit from a blue card there. Blue card Super Kamehameha reduces enemy ki by 40 on hit. It's pretty useful, but it's probably not going to look any different than the blue Kamehameha cards we've seen in the other Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. And then the Super Spirit Bomb, massive explode damage, applies the following effects to self, 50% to ultimate damage inflicted, nullifies enemies restore health when it reaches 0, so there's no endurance with this. It'll cut right through that immortality effect. And this effect on this character for 3 counts. So basically, it'll also have blast armor. So Very, very powerful effects are there. Basically ignores endurance or immortality passives. It'll buff itself by 50% damage, including you get 40% off the other passive, so at least 90% damage inflicted there. And then with the other passive as well, 10, so 100% to ultimate damage in total. Super Spirit Bomb, I think I like it. Even if it does not hit you guys, his shirt remains torn. If you guys have seen the animation, he rips his shirt, does the move, and again, if it's not an LF, his shirt does remain ripped, but he'll power back up to Super Saiyan 3 form, which I thought was pretty neat right there. Z ability, like other Legends limited units, will upgrade to the double buff at 3 stars. So if you get him at 3 stars, you'll have 22% to the Saiyan base strike and blast defense. He's a double defense buffer, but he's an offensive ranged type character. He's not a defense or support type. So that's kind of interesting right there. I guess it mixes well when you combine him with a bunch of the other Saiyan and Goku units in the game, just for well-rounded buffs all over the place, but I think he's going to be a really, really powerful character, you guys. Very, very good. Of course, all these LF Gokus are, you know, pretty stacked, and this one is coming into the game pretty strong as well here. Moving over to the Kid Buu, just to keep this moving here relatively quickly, we have regeneration, of course, melee type, so he's the opposite, Goku being the range type, he'll be melee, and nothing else out of the ordinary there. Assuming you have him at 2 stars, level 3000, fully soul boosted, you'll be looking at 121k strike attack, which is not bad. It's like 9k less than Goku's blast attack for his range type, but still probably comparable damage. 110k blast attack, so still not bad, but a little bit lower on that end in terms of balance. Definitely heavier strike character. I think he's going to come in, you're going to want to buff him up and then try and nuke with his main ability here. That's the general strategy with Kid Buu, so he's kind of narrow focused in his kit, but still he'll probably be capable of doing some pretty decent damage. Main ability, draw ultimate arts, super planet burst, and restores his own ki by 50, cancels his own attribute downgrades, so it makes sure he's got a clean slate to use it, no debuffs on his stats, and it'll make sure he has enough ki to continue the combo a little bit, or at least use the ultimate arts no matter what there. Reawaken Despair unique, applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield, 30% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts, which is not bad. Increases card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts. Not bad, but the time's a little short on that. And draw a green card next, which will activate 3 times. Majin Body reduces damage received by 20% when the battle begins, which cannot be cancelled, so a little bit of a defense buff there. Nullifies own abnormal conditions, cannot be cancelled, so he basically cannot be paralyzed or fainted or stunned. That's extremely useful right there. So he's great against Android 17, Super 17's full team paralyzed. He'll be quite nice versus that. Restores his own health by 3% upon landing any arts card hit. It's a pretty unique kit right there. I kind of like these passives. I don't know if he will be a super hard carry unit, but he'll definitely keep regeneration competitive. His damage output, I'm sure, is going to be much nicer than the red Zamasu's, and he should be tanky enough to take some hits as well. So even though you'd be losing a really good tank and healer with Zamasu, the damage output should be well worth it, especially because he's got a really nice Z ability too, you guys. This I like right here. His strike card is not a unique card on his arts cards that he brings to the table, but on all of his arts cards, he's got a 30% chance to inflict paralyze on hit. That's even better for his kit right there. Again, narrow focus around doing damage with strike, buffing, and then ultimate. This will definitely help screw up your enemy a little bit there. Nothing out of the ordinary with blast. The planet burst, major explode damage. A portion of the damage inflicted will also be dealt to enemy members on standby. This cannot cause them to be defeated, and it cannot be nullified by most other special moves, and it is teachable. This is the first regular blue card that we've had that's like this, you guys, where it damages the whole enemy team. Of course, there's Majin Vegeta's self-destruct, Golden Frieza's ultimate arts as well, hurts the entire enemy team. So we've seen the mechanic before, but this is the first time we've seen it repeatable on a blue card right here. So that's actually quite nice, and the fact that it's teachable to Shallot is actually pretty good. That makes this a move that you're probably going to want Shallot to have in his library of options for sure. The green card here, a little bit confusing. He beats on his chest, reduces the enemy ki by 30, and one of the 3 of the following effects will also occur randomly. 15% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, 15% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, and 15% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. I cross-checked that with the game itself, and that's not an error. It's actually how it's worded in the game. So one of the 3 of the following effects will occur randomly, but all 3 of the effects are identical. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know why they worded it that way, but okay, I guess unless it's a mistake and gets corrected later, we'll just roll with that, you guys. Super Planet Burst, massive explode damage, 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts upon activation. So just get a little bit of extra oomph to his ultimate there. I kind of like what they did for the GT Red Kid Goku's ultimate, where every time he uses a red card, it stacks some damage on his ult. I think that's a little bit more powerful of a mechanic than just this flat 50%, obviously. But still, this is not bad right here. Again, I think he's going to be a pretty decent character. Definitely better for regeneration than Metal Cooler or Zamasu currently. If you get him to just the 2 stars, he'll have 22% to strike attack, but if you get to 5 stars, he will buff strike and blast attack for all regeneration units, which is quite nice right there. You guys, double attack buffer will work out nicely for them. Alright, so we've covered the 2 new characters. That's pretty much all we had to talk about on that end. Let's bring up some actual gameplay here. So running through the news really quickly, there are tickets you can earn for free for this banner. You guys, you can get them 2 each for clearing each challenge rush, not challenge rush, but the Ultra Space Time Rush, sorry. Each Ultra Space Time Rush you clear, you'll get 2 tickets, so a total of 2 free guaranteed summons you can get from that. And as well, there are missions for doing this Lend Me Your Energy stuff right here, which is basically identical to the Oktoberfest stuff. And then all of these adventure, like resource farming things we've had going on for a while now. It's just another one of those with its own exchange shop and everything like that, you guys. So you can get tickets from doing the missions, not from exchanging them at the exchange shop. So we'll briefly look at that. Daily login bonus. There's this event right here, which is basically the Kid Buu version of the BoJack Galactic Gangster event. So you can get a title that gives you, I believe, plus HP for getting through that. But the later stages are currently time gated for a future date, you guys. So that's Ultra Space Time Rush free tickets. All 3 of the challenge rushes are back, but I've already completed everything with those, so I don't need to waste any time with that. Looking really quickly at the adventures, these are the ones you're going to want to do, these blue ones. They come from that EX Kaba story event. You use Saiyan tags, reds and greens, so it should be pretty easy to just kind of quickly sort through the list and load up red and green Saiyans onto these adventures here. And what else do we need to cover before we summon? I don't think a whole lot. Again, you'll get the adventures. Oh, here's the yeah. Just make sure you guys do that. You get the adventures from the EX Kaba thing right there. Anything else? We can check out the missions really quick, and then honestly, you guys will just hop in and burn through the summons here. I know a lot of impatient people probably don't feel like waiting. You'll have to wait to get those 1,000 crystals, because again, the final stages are time gated. You have the 30 million here, some free stuff you can get from that. And Lend Me Your Energy. From in here, you will get some more of the free tickets. Enough to make, I would assume, another summon. Yep. If you get 500,000, you can get another free summon from that. So 2 free summons from Rush, 1 free summon from this, and 1 and some change free summons per full step through this rotation here of this Step Up banner. I believe that's all the news, you guys. Again, if I forgot anything, please let me know down below in the comments, but I don't think I forgot anything. I already finished the first rush, so we have enough of those Legends tickets to make 2 guaranteed summons. So that's what we're going to do for this video, you guys. We'll start with the dailies down here. Vegito not on this banner, even though he's a Legends limited unit. I don't think he's on this particular step up because he's currently active on 2 other banners in the game right now. If you consider the Ultra Space Time Rush banner that's, I guess, not active for now, and then this Legends Return banner. So that's why I believe they left him off of this brand new step up. That's why no Vegito. Alright, you guys. Start off with an EX unit on the daily there. Keep on going down. There's not many banners that we need to worry about doing dailies on, you guys, so we'll be jumping into the step up here very shortly. We'll skip that. Another hero, another Frieza. We've seen 2 Friezas today already. And Master's Pack. I'm doing this in the efforts of getting a green Mai, as I still don't have her. As well, there's some decent EX units on this banner that are pretty much, you know, worth a little bit of something. Alright, so that should be all of our dailies right there. Do we have any other ticket situations going on here? We got a guaranteed Masters Pack 2 ticket, a multi on Masters Pack 2. Nobody really cares about that. Let's get to the new here and start with the steps. So first step is 500, next step is 700, then they're all 1,000, with the 7th step being free. Once you complete all of them, you will then recycle back to, I believe, step 4, you guys. And we're starting off with Red Sky, but other than that, no good signs here. We got at least big blue text. Probably just EX units in this summon, you guys. Again, in the comments, let me know, were you guys lucky on this step up? Did fortune shine on you, or did you not have very good luck? That EX Turles might be all we're looking at in this first introductory summon here. We got Hero Nail. That's actually not bad. I always will take him up until the point where we do not need him anymore. And an EX Krillin. Alright, that was not super helpful there, you guys. But a full price summon for 500. This one is EX or higher guaranteed, right on step 2. So they made this fairly accessible even for budget or free-to-play players here. Oh, we're getting the minimum signs here for an EX or higher guaranteed banner. I don't really like the look of that animation. Red text is about the only good-looking thing we had going on there. Yeesh. Yeesh, that's rough. So this was probably not going to be any sparking units, I would assume, based off of the animation anyway. I guess anything's possible. It's neat that we picked up that Krillin right there. And Beerus. I will take both of them without complaining. Not so much that Krillin, though. Hey, Extreme Nail, he's new. I will gladly take that. He is quite a good unit. But no sparkings, you guys, and another birder. Alright, the EX Nail pickup there was not bad at all. I'm not upset about that, but... Alright, you guys, let's just keep going. Again, we have 2 guaranteed summons, but that doesn't really mean anything. None of this means anything. We could get the complete shaft here today, but I hope at least you guys were all lucky. I was pretty lucky on the Bojack and Gohan banner, so we might not be looking at anything too terribly good here today. Instant Super Saiyan. And blowing up in the middle again, but Super Saiyan 3. Alright, so it took us to step 3 here to see a first guaranteed sparking animation. I hit downloading all this time as well, you guys, so there will be no teases about that. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Not very helpful, you guys. I have him over 5 stars already. Alright. Alright. Well, 1 sparking is better than no sparkings, I suppose. And we have our first set of tickets there. We will continue onwards. We have 3 more multis after this one. Alright, Dragon Ball Scatter. Super Saiyan on a Red Sky. These are all pretty reasonably good signs. The tie there, a little bit painful. And red text. Again, we'll take a moment here to hopefully say that you guys picked up the LF Goku, and if not, ooh, Super Saiyan 3 as well. If not, at least the Majin Buu, you guys. I hope you got both of them, but at least one of the 2 new units. Alright, second card. Oh no, why is it doing that to us? Man. Alright, a secondary one. Hey, we got Kid Buu. Alright, so at least we picked up 1 out of the new units. The LF Goku probably has the 0.25% rates. So that wouldn't really surprise me at all. But we did pick up, again, we got the Kid Buu. Let's check out his art real quick here. Alright, what do you do, Kid Buu? Is it a long press? It's not a rotation. It's not a tilt. Alright guys, maybe that's all it does. I'm not entirely sure, but we will continue onwards. Continue onwards. 2 more multis that we pay for with crystals, and then the last one is free. Mercenary Tau, riding on a log with Super Saiyan. That means we'll be seeing at least another sparking here, but does not, oh, gold text, does not guarantee us an LF Goku there. But we definitely have multiple signs lining up here for sparkings inbound. Another Kid Buu would be great. Getting him to 3 to 5 stars would be awesome. No, not that Goku again. I don't want these God Key units that it's throwing at me. I had enough luck with them on the step up they were like featured on. Anniversary stuff. Alright, that's probably it for that summon. Man, that's rough. He's almost 6 stars. Alright. 2 more multis, you guys, and that's really all the investment into the banner that I can make on this video. But it'll show you guys at least what 1 full rotation and some of the tickets that you can just get along with it will net you guys. Again, I am no whale, so my budget for this stuff is relatively low. I'll be sad if I don't get the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but there's always more crystal farming to do before the banner goes away. This is probably going to be a dead summon right here, unless there's a transformer, which I don't think there will be. We had some pretty decent ones already, though, so I can't really complain. I picked up the Kid Buu. Good, good, good. Hero Nail again. Alright. And this is a free summon, free multi, then we return to step 4, but we will make the 2 guaranteed pulls as well. 3 pods, Red Sky, base form. No Bardock or Trunks animations, sadly. Alright, another sparking, but it's probably going to be the Vegeta or the Goku again. Dang it, man. Dang it. Old animations. Hey, another Hero Nail. I guess it makes sense that he shows up relatively often, so you only get him 100 Z-Power at a time. Alright, and again, what did I say? I knew it was going to be one of those 2 damn God Key units again. That raises him to 6 stars, though, I do believe. It does. Alright, well, I guess that's cool. It'll be nice when Rose comes out. We can partner them up. Alright, you guys, 2 guaranteed ticket summons here. Oh, I do hope you guys did have amazing luck. These animations don't really mean anything. I guess unless it's Trunks or Bardock. Outside of that, the animations could be anything. Oh, Bardock! So, that is nice. But it could just be Kid Buu again, guys. It's either Kid Buu or Goku. If it's Goku, I'll be very pleased. But either way, I'm not disappointed. Oh! Dude, this game has been so good to me recently, and I don't mean that to like brag for anyone else that may be watching this video and might not have gotten them, but for me being relatively poor, you guys, right now, I'm not like poor, like about to be homeless or anything, but for me being relatively poor right now, you guys, this game has been so kind to me. Alright, wow. Let's check that out. Oh, as soon as you touch it, his art starts going crazy. Tilt? No. I had a feeling it wouldn't be tilt because the other matching unit doesn't as well have the tilt. Does he do anything? Or is it just the crazy aura? No showing of Kid Buu blowing up or anything. Swipe up, swipe down, left, right, long press. I don't know, you guys. Either way, I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked about that. Alright, let's burn this last ticket, and then we will call it. That'll be my entire investment on this banner, you guys, because I cannot afford to be going crazy here. Alright, who are we going to get this time? Man, that's super awesome. I'm going to train up those 2 units and see if I can't make some nice featured content with them for you guys. I'm already ranked 50 in PvP as it is, so maybe we can get some interesting action going on with an entire Super Saiyan 3 team or some regeneration action. Okay, Not the Super Saiyan 3. That would be the ultimate troll, man, if that was all we picked up right there. Not the Super Saiyan 3 Goku we were looking for, but he as well. One more pull and he'll be 6 stars. I really can't complain, you guys. For all the people that are watching this video, I pass on any luck that I may have remaining to you guys. I do hope that your summons are amazing. I'm going to go train up these 2 units right here, see if I can't get some interesting content underway with them. I do hope you enjoyed the video, the walkthrough. Again, I do think the Goku unit is better between his Z ability just being better for Saiyans in general, and his kit and his abilities just a little bit better. But Kid Buu is also really good for the regeneration team right now, and an exceptional character with a very good kit as well. If you guys have any other questions, comments, or if I did forget anything, definitely let me know down below in the video comments here. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. If you enjoy the video, I hope you decide to leave a like on it, help spread it out on YouTube. But other than that, I will be seeing you guys again very soon. Again, passing all the luck on to you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace out, y'all.